Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Woman, and today we're playing Pigeon West. And our character, Johnny the Pigeon, is our main protagonist in this one. Essentially, this whole game revolves around the Wild West and a bunch of birds. And I thought it was so ridiculous that it would be fun just to explore. And it is a short game. However, I thought that would make it even better, so it's not too much of the ridiculousness. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into it. Based on true pigeon events. Have you ever heard Johnny Pigeon? He was a pigeon who appeared so incredibly ordinary that other pigeons next to him seemed like special pigeons. Why, who knows? Maybe because he never got into trouble, or perhaps because he never caused any to anyone else. Johnny owned a small farm. Seemingly, that was all that interested him in his life. At first glance, Johnny looked just like any other pigeon. His feathered wings had the same shade of blue, and his round eyes seemed quite unremarkable. Undoubtedly, Johnny was no ordinary pigeon. But Johnny was an ordinary rural pigeon in the wild, Wild West. That's how the whole town spoke of him, and he seemed to like it. Today was a special day for Johnny the Pigeon. Every first Sunday of the month, he headed into the nearby town to buy grain, greet the local sheriff, and of course, get drunk at the saloon, and sleep by his favorite table until morning. Wing City is one of the most populous towns in the entire Wild West. Okay, so that's all that. As always, no pushing around. Johnny loves this bustling city. Whom do I see? Oh, you, I see. Faithful to your traditions for 2 years already, day by day. Time flies fast, doesn't it? You know, there's this one dove that's been eyeing you for about a month now. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't introduce you? And I don't throw my promises to the wind, you know. All for my dear friend. You're the one who knows how to listen, and you really helped me a lot. Helped me a lot with that. Since Lori's gone, I've not been myself, but you got me back on my feet. So, you know, I'll get off to work earlier today. How about we take a break together? Well, then it's settled. This is the stupidest fucking game, but I love it already. You know, okay, so if I miss text, I can actually scroll to get back to it. That's actually nice. I did that by accident, but glad to see you again, friend. I thought you forgot about our little nest. Here, take this. It's on me. It's a bunch of pigeons. What do you expect? The sheriff said you would be celebrating his birthday today. Let me tell you, this hawk hasn't had a proper rest for a long time. I think a showdown will help him like nothing else. Honestly, I would have never thought he'd let anyone into his heart after, well, you know. Oh, Laura, she had been her whole life ahead of her. As the conversation starts, gunshots read out from the street. Those kids steal Cheryl's revolver again? Hold on. Hold on. They stole it before? Is there no, like, gun safety or, due diligence? How are kids able to steal the sheriff's revolver and start shooting at the banks the second time this week? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? That happened earlier this fucking week? Maybe it's time for him to retire. To everyone's surprise, it wasn't the kids. A bird bigger than the sheriff, bigger than any of the settlers, a black raven, stood on the edge of the town, alongside the sheriff. Resembling the Black Death, the bird silently gestured for the sheriff to step aside. It seemed that the raven came for someone's soul. Step aside, old man. Probably ravens have poor hearing. Sorry, I don't often come across folks like you. In my town, nobody carries weapons. We leave them at the entrance. It seems like you don't understand who I am. Tension raises, and it gets 10 degrees hotter on the street. It only means one thing. A duel. I believe it. The sheriff, the fastest gun in the entire West, lost. You wouldn't tell, but at that moment, a piece of Jonathan's soul died. His whole demeanor showed just how much it hurt. That's it. Birds this town. I'm looking for a particular pigeon who stole something quite valuable from me. I won't leave this town until I find him. No matter how long it takes, I'm ready to deal with anyone until I find him. You think Johnny the Pigeon will let you go just like that after killing his best friend? Tell him, Jonathan. You bitch. The fuck are you involving us in this? Hell no. That falcon died as part of his goddamn job? I'm an ordinary fucking pigeon. That ain't my problem. Fuck it, exactly. I'm all yours, Johnny boy. Why you? Come out. In one moment, it seemed like the whole town fell into silence. Johnny knew that if he attacked the raven now, it'd be too easy of a victory. That's why he decided to sneak away quietly. As we say, that's how the townspeople saw Johnny the Pigeon, who had already made it to the bridge. That's right, Johnny. Block his way to a tree. You bitch. So this is who your Johnny the Pigeon is. I don't understand. Your whole town consists of pigeons. What's the point? Anyway, I won't understand. Do you think he's so cool? Do you think you can defeat me? Perhaps it's you I'm looking for. Well, seems like not. That's how Johnny the Pigeon died. Wait. Hold up, what? That's what the Raven thought. But it's not true. Johnny the Pigeon was a tough nut to crack. Or perhaps he just got lucky. So the spirits have made the choice. And you're with me again. It seems there's something in this world that won't let you leave your body. The turbulent waters brought you to me at the crossroads between life and death. I don't know what happened to you, but you can stay here as long as you wish. They call me Great Mountain. Unfortunately, I am the last of my kind. I believe fates brought you to me for a reason, my friend. There's something special in you. I can see it. Drink this, and your soul will be cleansed. You know, I really, really like Native Americans and their culture. It is so fascinating and unique in its own way. I can't help but love learning about it. Turn to your ancestors. You can't keep running away from your problems. Yes, you couldn't save your best friend, but there's no reason to give up. Turn to your ancestors. Man, we are tripping out hard. Believe in yourself, and your ancestors will believe in you. It's time to stand up for yourself, my not-so-young friend. Life is a desert. Go through it with dignity. Life is a struggle, and you can always choose what to fight for. My feathered friend, the time has come for the final act. Show them who the real Clint Eastwood is in this Wild West. It's gone on for too long. It's time to put an end to it. And only you can do it. Johnny the Pigeon. At that very moment, the onlookers gathered around Johnny the Pigeon. He was no longer the same pigeon as before. The time for revenge had come. And the Raven knew it. It was time to end it all. The Raven elegantly strutted out of the saloon, swinging the doors wide open. There he was, the one who terrorized the whole town. For a good 3 hours, maybe a bit more if you account for the time he spent drinking in the saloon, not caring about time. But for Johnny the Pigeon, that meant nothing. He came for cold revenge. Didn't expect you to survive, Johnny. You're much stronger than your sheriff. And why did you come here, craving for some more free bullets? Pew pew! There, here it is. Do you think you stand a chance against me? I won't die just like that. Not now. Not for Ellie. Not for Diane. I must take revenge. The time for a duel has come, Johnny the Pigeon. Have I mentioned that this is the stupidest fucking game I've ever played? And I love it. I can't help but really like just the stupidest fucking games. You gotta lean into the ridiculousness though. I found you. El diablo que anuncia. Bella, si es posible, pero vexa, fella. The same one. I am so sorry about that Spanish. The leader of the cursed and dangerous gang throughout the Wild West. If only townspeople knew who the newfound hero was. And this is bullshit. You call this a script? Who would even watch such a lousy movie? Who allowed you in here? You barged into my office for half an hour, spewed some devilish nonsense, filled with cliches and worn-out phrases. Do you even realize you have no talent whatsoever? What kind of pigeon assassin? What a silly name. His name is Johnny. Johnny the Pigeon. Remember it? I love that. Oh, that was awesome. So, I will say, kudos to this person. They have another bird-themed Wild West game. I wonder if it's under the same, like, thing as, like, Pigeon West. And this one's Johnny the Pigeon. I didn't really check very hard. But, honestly, this was fucking amazing. I don't know. I think the only thing I would want from this is just more. It is just that ridiculous. I kind of want them to give me more and lean into it, you know? God, I love this. And I also appreciate they have, like, what is that? That's Ukrainian, so like Russian, Ukrainian, it's slightly different, similar. They have Chinese, they have English, and I'm not too sure what that one is. I think it might be Romanian? I'm not too familiar with what that flag is, actually. But, you gotta appreciate them having, oh my god, they have so many languages. I know this is German, I'm not sure what that is, Japanese, French. I'm sorry. Is that Greek? I'm not... It might be, that might be Greek. I'm not too sure. But... yeah, no, that's cool. That's really cool. I will say, I did enjoy doing, the Black Raven's voice. That was actually kind of fun, and I don't know if it was just the length of the game or just like the voice itself, but I'm actually very happy that it didn't just totally hurt. I've done voices in the past that, yeah, they really suck to do over a long period of time. I will say, I feel bad about the Native American voice I tried to do. I'm gonna work on that one in the future. I don't know. I don't think I like doing that voice very much. I thought it was poor quality, but it's whatever. Anyways, that is the ridiculousness of this game. And I have nothing else to say, other than I fucking love it. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning into the frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.